It starts here as one of nature's most delicate fruits. The raw peach is easily bruised, quick to rot, and a logistical nightmare to transport long distances without spoiling. But inside this massive facility, 500 tons of fruit a day are transformed into shelf-stable slices found in pantries worldwide. The pace here is relentless. How do they peel thousands of peaches without a single knife? How do they ensure every single slice remains perfect years later? Today, we go inside the machine. This is a race against spoilage, fought with advanced engineering. It is a symphony of stainless steel, high-pressure steam, and precise timing designed to beat the clock. Water and steam are the lifeblood of this factory, acting as cleaners, conveyors, and peelers in a continuous, high-volume torrent of industrial activity. The ultimate goal is shelf stability, capturing the fleeting freshness of a summer peach and locking it into a steel that will last for years. The process begins here, in orchards spanning thousands of acres. These aren't your typical roadside peaches. These are industrial Clingstone varieties, bred specifically for the canning process. Clingstone peaches have a firmer texture and pits that cling tightly to the flesh. They are bred for toughness to survive the brutal mechanical harvesting process without turning to mush. Timing is everything. Once the peaches reach optimum sugar content, or bricks, the factory has a strict 48-hour window to get them off the tree and into the can before quality degrades. To meet this tight deadline, hand-picking is impossible. Enter the mechanical harvester, a massive machine designed to strip a tree bare in seconds. The harvester approaches and extends a padded hydraulic arm, clamping onto the tree trunk with immense pressure, ready to deliver a precise, violent vibration. In a matter of seconds, a violent, calibrated shake sends the entire yield raining down. The Clingstone's tough flesh is essential to survive this initial impact. They don't hit the ground. A slanted, catch-frame tarp catches the falling fruit, cushioning the blow and funneling them instantly toward a collection conveyor. From the tarp, a field conveyor lifts the peaches and dumps them into massive 1,000-pound wooden bins, which are immediately loaded onto waiting semi-trucks. The logistics are intense. These bins are stacked onto flatbeds, and the race shift from the field to the highway, headed straight for the processing plant. The trucks haul tons of fruit from the rural orchards to the industrial processing facility, where the peaches will be transformed within hours of arrival. Upon arrival at the factory, there is no waiting. The facility operates 24/7 during harvest season to keep up with the influx of fruit. Every truck is weighed upon entry to calculate the exact tonnage of raw peaches delivered, ensuring growers are paid accurately for their yield. The process starts with a splash. Hydraulic dumpers tip the massive bins, sending thousands of peaches plunging into a water-filled receiving hopper. Water is used instead of mechanical belts here. It acts as a gentle cushion to prevent bruising and immediately begins cooling the field-hot fruit. These water flumes act as liquid conveyor belts, transporting tons of fruit efficiently through the initial stages of the plant while washing off orchard dust. As they exit the flume, the peaches travel up an inclined belt under high-pressure water jets that blast away any remaining stubborn dirt or mud. Powerful air knives and blowers target lighter debris, blasting leaves and twigs off the line while the heavier peaches continue their journey forward. The fruit must be uniform for the machines ahead. Sizing rollers allow undersized peaches to fall through gaps, weeding out fruit that is too small for canning. A second set of rollers sorts out the oversized fruit. Only peaches within a specific size range fall through to the main processing line, ensuring uniformity. The sized fruit enters a massive hydrocooler. This blasts the peaches with near freezing water to remove all field heat and firm up the flesh for processing. Inside, a deluge of chilled water lowers the core temperature of the fruit rapidly, stopping the ripening process dead in its tracks and preserving freshness. Emerging from a hydrocooler, the peaches are clean, cold, firm, and ready for the most violent part of their transformation, hitting and peeling. Before they can be pitted, they must be oriented. Vibrating shaker tables jostle the fruit until they align perfectly with their natural crease facing the right way for the machines. The fruit now enters the main processing floor. This is the loudest, most complex part of the factory, where raw fruit becomes a prepared product.
They look good. We're almost ready for the sorter.
This is the heart of the operation, the pitting line. Dozens of high-speed machines process thousands of peaches per minute with ruthless surgical precision. The aligned peaches drop into individual cups on a high-speed chain. If a peach is misaligned, the machine will smash it. So perfection here is critical. Inside the machine, rows of specialized blades descend. These aren't simple knives. They are complex torque tools designed to grab the pit without destroying the flesh. In a fraction of a second, the blade enters the peach, grips the stubborn Clingstone pit, and twists it free with a burst of torque, leaving the fruit whole. The removed pits are ejected down a separate chute. They aren't wasted. They are often sold for use in abrasive cleaners, cosmetics, or even as biofuel. The pitted peaches emerge, miraculously still whole. They are immediately transferred to the peeling section to remove their fuzzy skins. To peel them without a knife, they enter a high-pressure steam chamber. This is a far cleaner method than older chemical peeling processes. Inside, the fruit is subjected to superheated steam at immense pressure for just a few seconds. This thermal shock instantly loosens the skin from the flesh. They emerge looking ragged, covered in loose, blistered skin. The steam has done the hard work. Now the skin just needs to be wiped away. The peaches pass under soft, rotating rubber discs and water jets. This gentle scrubbing action easily removes the loosened skin without damaging the delicate flesh underneath. The result is a river of perfectly peeled, bright orange fruit glistening under the factory lights, ready for final inspection. They pass through advanced optical sorters. High-speed cameras and lasers scan every peach in milliseconds, looking for remaining pit fragments, blemishes, or discoloration. If a defect is spotted, a precise jet of air is triggered instantly, kicking the imperfect fruit off the line before it can reach the canning section. As a final safeguard, human inspectors stand along the line, using their eyes and experience to catch any imperfections the machines might have missed. Finally, the whole peaches are run through stationary blades that split them perfectly in half, preparing them for the slicing or canning stage. We now enter the canning room, a semi-clean environment separated from the raw processing. Hygiene here is paramount as the fruit enters its final package. For sliced peaches, the halves are fed into high-speed rotary slicers. In a millisecond, a half peach is transformed into perfectly uniform crescent slices. Meanwhile, thousands of empty cans are automatically depalletized and enter the line, marching in a noisy, continuous steel river toward the fillers. Before receiving any fruit, every single can is inverted and blasted with hot water and steam to ensure it is perfectly sanitized. The cans reach the volumetric filler. This machine doesn't count slices. It measures a precise volume of fruit and drops it into the can at lightning speed. Every can passes over a high-speed check weigher. Any can that is even slightly under or over the target weight is instantly kicked off the line. Next is the syrup cascade, a waterfall of hot liquid, either sugar syrup or fruit juice, fills the voids in the can, displacing air and acting as a preservative medium. Just before sealing, a jet of steam blows across the top of the can. This displaces oxygen, which would otherwise cause the fruit to oxidize and spoil inside the can. A high-speed feeder snaps a lid onto each can with perfect synchronization. This is the moment the product becomes a sealed unit. This is the most critical machine, the seamer. High-speed rollers bend the lid and can flange together into a hermetic double seal that no air or bacteria can penetrate. Once that seam is formed, the clock stops. The fresh peach inside is now protected from the outside world, but it still needs to be sterilized. The sealed cans get a quick exterior wash to remove any sticky syrup residue before they head into the massive industrial coolers. Thousands of cans accumulate on a massive buffer table, waiting their turn to enter the final and most crucial stage of preservation, the cook process. The cans enter a massive continuous cooker. This isn't just about cooking the fruit. It's a commercial sterilization process designed to kill any potential bacteria inside the can. They travel slowly through different heat zones, bringing the center of every can up to a precise temperature for a specific amount of time to ensure commercial sterility. If they stay hot, the fruit turns to mush. They exit the cooker and immediately plunge into a cooling canal, stopping the cooking process instantly and preserving the texture. Submerged in cold, circulating water, the internal temperature of the cans drops rapidly, ensuring the peach slices remain firm and don't overcook in their own residual heat. They emerge cool and wet. High-powered air blowers blast the remaining water off the cans to prevent exterior rust during storage. Samples are constantly pulled for the quality control lab. Technicians test for vacuum pressure, pH levels, sugar content, and headspace to ensure every batch meets safety standards. They even test the texture. A specialized machine measures the exact force needed to pierce a slice, ensuring the fruit is firm but tender, just as the consumer expects. Before leaving the production floor, every can is laser-coated with the exact date, time, and batch number for complete traceability back to the orchard. At the end of the line, high-speed robots take over, palletizing cases of finished product faster and more precisely than any human crew could manage. The pallets are automatically wrapped in protective plastic, securing the thousands of cans for their final journey to retailers around the world. The warehouse fills up a massive steel inventory of captured summer freshness. This facility will continue running 24/7 until the final peach of the harvest is canned. From a dusty orchard to a high-speed factory, and finally to your table. It's a complex industrial dance that ensures no matter the season outside, it's always summer inside the can.
I haven't seen him this excited for breakfast in ages.
It's the granola, Dad.